Hey, what's up? What's up? Oh shit. My glasses. Damn it. Oh well. It's all good. What's up? What's up, Phoenix God? Black Karma, what's up? Kathleen. There go my darling. Lily Rose Mystic. How you doing? I hope everything okay with you. I am doing quite well. Everybody, y'all can hear me okay? I want to make sure, this damn camera get to fucking up here now. I'm gonna bring it a little closer so I can see y'all. All right. All right, everybody. So I titled this thing right here, practitioners, some spiritual practitioners, and some of them are just so fucking boring. I'm gonna hop straight into this thing because I want you guys to really understand something. Now, in this, I just had a debate, and it was a lively debate. I was dating one of my friends from childhood, and his mama and my mama grew up in the church together. His mama and my mama, they was on drugs at the same time. They got off drugs, so they started they Christian healing journey, 1984 together. So come to find out, he hit me up on Facebook. I linked him in, and he was like, "Hey man, I see you a Sigma, your son a Sigma." He said, "I'm a Sigma, my son a Sigma." I'm like, "Yeah." So we got the kick in the bobo. He was a Mason, I was a Mason, Shriner. I mean, it's like we, even though we grew apart, from the church, we walked the same path. And he was telling me about half of the friends we grew up. They everybody like joined the fraternities, sororities, etc., from my generation, Gen X. So I said, okay, that's what's up. So then we got on the whole mark of spirituality. So he like, man, what you do for a living now? I said, I am a life coach, spiritual advisor, tarot reader, psychic. He like, what? The stuff your grandma used to do? I said, yeah, and the stuff your mama used to do too. So we started laughing about that, right? So we got to talking, and he was saying like the only reason he didn't get to the point where I was, because he was like he always wanted to try it, but he stayed in the church and grew up that way. Granted, he done did some bad stuff in the time like we all, but he said that life was so boring around his grandmama, around his mama and his auntie when they was practicing spirituality, until, and he said he didn't find any excitement until he got into the Christian church. He said when he got into the Christian church, that's when he seen people shouting, and he seen the preacher preaching and the fire and brimstone hitting the thing and jumping up and down, and people falling out, speaking in tongues and shouting and stuff like that. He said that was exciting to him. And he said that's why he stayed in the church, and he kind of shunned his mama's spiritual practice. And then when she stopped and really dedicated to the church, that's when he started becoming deacon and he moved up in the church rank. Well, that got me to thinking. That got me to thinking. And I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna hurt some of y'all feeling. Some of y'all people that's practicing spirituality are boring as fuck. Some of y'all that practice this new age movement, some of y'all that practice Ifa, some of y'all that practice voodoo, some of y'all that practice Wicca, witchcraft, whatever, some of y'all are just boring as fuck. Some of y'all are so goddamn boring that none of your friends and family can hop on that bandwagon of excitement. They can't get the energy and the love and the joy from it that we get, because some of us are so fucking boring. Some of us want to hold our head up so high and be so refined with our spirituality. I can't sit there. Somebody energy might have sat there before me. So, oh, I can't walk in a room, with gangsters and killers and people who haven't purified themselves. I can't go to their house and open up a canned Coke. And it gets so boring that we missing the mark on getting people in the eye ranking folds. Who's to say that this goddamn Jesus Christ energy, this Christianity energy, this old made up ass construct of white Jesus living in the cloud sky daddy, people make that shit exciting. The Christian church right now, they don't even preach church. They don't even preach the Bible. They preach prosperity, looking good, and hashtagging quotes. But you know why they get people to come up there and give their life to Christ? Because it's exciting. We losing the battle. We losing people to come over here and see that they are the God. Because when we develop our God sense, our God energy, our God mind, we become kings and queens and goddesses and every other goddamn thing that don't make a goddamn hill of beans to get somebody to rock with you. One dude told me, we were talking, he was like, you see, I stopped just talking to women altogether. I'm like, for what? I say, why the fuck would you do that? Well, I just can't be seen. My essence just can't be around a low vibrational being such as a woman. I said, you're not making sense, player. See, I gotta practice semen retention. I gotta practice all about me. I am the man. I am God. I need to. So, why hang around a woman? I say, so what the fuck you saying, player? He couldn't answer that. I asked him like 5 times. Now imagine that same brother, chipper, perky, effervescent, and he's sitting up there bragging about his spirituality. Boy, I prayed to my Orishas. I went in my prayer closet and I sat up there and I did a spell that brought my family riches. And baby, my baby mama doing good. My wife looking good. My wife wanted that weight loss. I prayed every day with her. I went out there and I hit that chicken in the head with a spoon. Boom. Took your head off, put it on that little plate. But my wife finally fucked my girlfriend. What if he would have came enthusiastic to these sisters like that? Versus automatically putting them in a sense of they low vibrational because I am spiritual now. I am God energy. And I can't share my God energy with anybody, goddammit. Because so many women are low vibrational. And I'm like, nigga, you out your skull pan. I say, boy, you nuts. Ain't that crazy? 1 second. Hey, Matthew Jacob Jingerheimer Smith. Come here for a second, Cap Stasis. Y'all give me a minute. Oh, Matthew came back. He like a little ball. Double cheeked up on a Thursday. Oh, you heard me? Hey man, my phone finna die. Go in my room and get my charger. I appreciate you, guys. Double cheeked up on a Thursday. Wait till Amaya see you. She gonna have a field day with your ass, boy. I'm prepared. You don't care? I'm prepared. I'm sorry, y'all. The phone said 15%. I'm sorry. Yeah, that one right there, Captain. You don't have to plug it up on that side for me. Then I'll leave you alone. I work it like a Hebrew slave. I'm right here on my desk, the multi cord on the desk.
Got it. There you go.
Yep, the bitch charging. Appreciate you, Matthew Jacob Jingerheimer Smith. All right. So now back to this right here. Now, what if that brother would have been selling that dream, that energy, that love, putting that emotion into his energy to let these sisters know that he got the gift, he got the tools to do what he got to do. He can work that magical spell for them and get them money, get them success, get the head right, take the energy, take the pain away. But he was so damn refined with his God, with his newfound God body and God brain, that he was boring to me. Nigga, I'm like, I should have just paid it. I should have just refunded it. Nigga, I knew it was gonna be a motherfucking problem. All sophisticated. Well, I practice semen retention now. I can't just be touching on anybody. You know, my skin is sacred. See, as the man, you come into your guard self. You have to guard your flesh. The flesh is weak. I say, boy, your flesh ain't fucking weak. I say it's your brain weak. The flesh gonna do what it do. I say the flesh just got 4, 5 senses attached to it. It's your thought process. I say, man, you don't get up there and sell your energy and be a good goddamn spiritually. I know, I just didn't understand. I thought you was a little different, Baron. Bitch, I am different. I say I'm different to the point that everybody that talk to me, they're gonna be happy, excited. They're gonna be filled by the time they leave. They ain't gonna be drained. I say, nigga, you draining. I say, no wonder you gotta practice semen retention. Ain't nobody finna fuck no stick in the mud. Get the hell out of here. I did. I ain't even refund this fucking little $50 back either. It pissed me off. But I say that to say this. I say that to say this. Some of us new age movement spiritualists, we losing people. We supposed to be getting people on our side. We supposed to be swelling our rank. Every other spiritual system, organization, religion, they can bring people to their folds by showing the high side of it. Us new age movement, let me change it up. Us black spiritualists, let me change it up again. Y'all don't get it. Us African based spiritual system users. I just hit every last one of them diasporas from Judaism to voodoo. We get in our spirituality and we start putting on our stones and crystals and we start educating ourselves and we become so stuck up and stush to the point everybody is a problem. We can't share our energy with nobody because everybody toxic. Every spiritualist that was led to be spiritualist had to go in the midst of the people, had to get in the thicket with everybody, had to go to the wilderness and the jungle and bring them people back, had to go to the inner cities and get spat on, cursed out, and everything. They had to put themselves in the line of trajectory in order for the masses and the people to see where they should be. But some spiritualists are so goddamn boring that nobody want to hear your story. Nobody want to hear your triumph from your first house all the way to your 12th house. Nobody want to hear it because you coming at them with this disdain. You coming at them with I'm better than you because I went through the dark night of the soul. I'm better than you. Oh, I've been down and I could never go there again. So you looking down your nose at somebody who just getting into this, and then you'll run them off because they not at your operating level. You forget you were brand new to this shit too. You forget that you came to spirituality when you was at a low point in your life. Ain't nobody come to this bitch with a millionaire, car not fucking up, relationship not fucking up, kids not acting stupid, bank account full, belly full. Everybody came to the point of spirituality when they was going through hardship and hard times. You name one motherfucker that just walked out the door like, God damn, I'm having a great life. Let me just go and start worshiping Shango. Let me let me go and start worshiping God as Hecate. Huh? This is another tool on my belt. You came to spirituality when you were down. And when you're down, that's when you need the most uplifting energy. But spiritual practitioners, more importantly, the African-based spiritual practitioner. We ain't from Africa no more, they say. The indigenous, no, we can't say indigenous. The aboriginal, no, that mean bad. So the melanated, to the melanated spiritualist, if one of your melanated persons come to you, sell the shit out of it. Tell them your story. Uplift and enlighten them. They at a low point. And if you come with your stush attitude, because you got a damn crystal on your finger that too big that when you bend the bitch, your knuckle, it's sticking out like it's finna hit a bitch in the goddamn eye. Just because you know what that stone mean, you know how I give you energy and resonate with you. Hype that other person up so you could keep them on their spiritual journey. Sell it. The preacher man fucking all these goddamn people out of debauchery shit going on in the Christian churches, they say. He's selling it. Judeo-Christianity over there in Israel and Islam and all that shit, they selling it. Hell, they spin around in the circle with the hand like a teacup, getting it, dancing. They ain't said not one word of scripture. Hell, you don't even understand it. But then you got an African-American man over there praising that religion. Don't understand the Torah. Don't understand the Quran. Don't understand shit. It's in a whole different language. But they sell it and they'll dance. And they say, oh boy, when I was down here, I talked to Jesus and Jesus lifted me up. I was down here, Allah came and blessed the hell out of me. But we, as African spiritualist practitioners of whatever system we fall under, voodoo, hoodoo, Santeria, Ifa, we get so secretive and we get so stush and so empowered to the fact where we're missing a flock of people that need more than a goddamn Bible verse, that need more than a hashtag on a goddamn TikTok, that need more than just somebody, let me lay hands on you. They need to be excited about unlocking this soul that's been trapped in this shell. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all not understanding where I'm coming from probably. Let me change the words. Some people need a little bit more than just to see you doing good. Somebody need a little bit more than just to see you with your stones and your dangles and your elite gaze. Some people need you to sell the excitement and the purity of how that energy made you feel. Tell your story. A woman don't know how to be in a domestic, being abused by her lover, her husband, or whatever. Just cause you have to sell it that it's safe when you take control of your life, woman. You have to sell it. I ain't never going back. He used to beat my head in, but I ain't never going back because I got control of my life. They sell it and an alcoholic don't sit up there and be like, well, I don't drink no more and you shouldn't either. They said, listen, since I've been drinking, my life done got better. Things got good. Oh my God, I found a nice husband, a nice wife. Oh my God, my children love me again. They sell it. But as black spiritual practitioners, we don't sell none of our shit. We sit up there and we want to condescend everybody. Even if somebody come in with a different spiritual perspective as yours, you want to be condescending to them. You don't sell the energy that, God damn it, I don't know what you practice it. I don't practice it like that. But you know what? If you keep working at it, it's gonna make you feel so good when you come to the realization that that's what you're supposed to be doing. You gotta encourage people to get to the next level. Some spirituals are so goddamn boring, it's unreal. I met one person. Who that was? This lady, this sister. I met this lady in real life, boy. It was real life. I want to get her ass together. Yeah, I had went to that's when I was no, I had on my feds and all that stuff there. I go to the Shriners Ball. This is 2018, 19 in that area. So I was telling her, hey, I read tarot and stuff. I'm the Baron on YouTube. It is what it is. Whoop whoop. Well, I don't even take a bath with regular water. I said, what you mean? Because we were talking about a spiritual cleansing. I'm finna show you just how fucked up some of us black spirituals can be when we think we too good to impart wisdom and knowledge and excitement onto the new and up and comings. Check it out. She said, well, I don't take a bath in regular water. Oh my God, only motherfucking water I ever heard is the bitch that come out out the tap in the faucet. Some people could put the little attachment filter on the bitch, to take the minerals out of that bitch. I say, I don't know. I say, you need to explain to me what type of water you use. No shit. She said, well, I order spring water. The big 5 gallon jugs you fill up at the Walmarts and the Targets. Well, I take a monthly bath like that, and I fill it up and I boil the water. I steep it, and inside the tub I pour all these juices and berries and blueberries and juniper berries. She say she do that once a month. She'll take a bath like this, not regular water. And I don't use any soap. I just sit in that steam, and it's all natural. Then she said, when I get out, I rub myself down with the aloe vera plant all over my body. And I'll wrap myself up in a white sheet and I'll just sit. I say, wow. I say, that seems like a lot of work, sister. I say, that got to be expensive getting all them damn waters to fill up a tub. I'm just saying. Well, it keeps me right. And I that everybody else is doing this, and the water has demons in them. So I don't want to use that water. I say, so the filtered water, the same water that's coming out the ground, or the tap, they just running that bitch through a filter when you go to Walmart and fill it up in that water purification machine. I say it's getting out 99% or whatever. I say, but the demon's still in. I say the spiritual energy is still in the water. They just getting rid of the toxins and the bacteria to the most part. I say it's still the same spiritual energy in that water. Well, it just makes me feel better. I don't want to be sitting up here taking a shower with like regular people, because that's how demons get in your body. I say, I think they still in your motherfucking ass, lady. How can you call yourself a spiritualist and come at me like that? I say, because you being a snobbish little fucking prick. I say, I'm telling you what I do, and you just condescended everything I said because I said I enjoyed the shower at the hotel, and you was in direct opposition to me enjoying hard water pressure, that I need to boil water and boil teas and put it in my bath once a month, but on a regular, I could take a regular. I said in 2019, I said, this lady out of her fucking mind. Hold on. I don't wash my hair with nothing but blueberries. I'll take very much blueberries, crush them up in the water, wash my hair and comb it out really good. Then I'll rinse it out with the water, with the purifier. My idea was, what a damn soap. You ain't got no doo-doo ocean. You ain't got no brown soap. Hell, you ain't got no soap made like we used to make it in the old days with chicken fat and lye. I say, that's when I say some people can be so obnoxiously full of themselves on this spirit, on their spiritual journey, that they become so fucking boring that nobody want to practice what you practice. I'm finna be unpopular because this Thanksgiving, right? Y'all finna go around y'all family as practitioners. Y'all finna go around y'all family. Y'all finna go around y'all people. Some of y'all finna stick y'all feet and face and ass and sit down at these people table who done cooked this food, who got demons all in their ass, running through them rampant. Got problems in their marriage, got problems with the kid, got problems with sickness and illness. But some of these people done prepared pies and cakes and greens and hog mogs and turkey. Hell, let's stay away from the turkey this year. No butterball over here, no Diddy, no turkey Diddy. Well, I don't know. What's the name of a fucking turkey? Know that. So some of y'all finna walk in the thicket. Some of these people, your friends and family, co-workers, whatever, are going to need your enthusiasm to get them through their hurdles. See, that's to me, that's what Thanksgiving is about. To me, that's what Thanksgiving is about. When I go to somebody's energy for Thanksgiving, I'm celebrating. Boy, do you know I'm thankful because when I discovered my version of spirituality, when I discovered that I was a God king, when I discovered when I went to let my mind run wild and I stopped listening to man-made religion, when I stopped letting everybody judge me, when I stopped work, man, I start feeling so good. And y'all need to get on that train too. Y'all need to get on that shit. Let me bless this food. By God, thank you for the goddamn food. Thank you for everybody that cooked this bitch. And guess what? Thank you, because I'm finna eat it. I talk like this. They be like, boy, you crazy. It's a Jesus day. I say, Jesus sitting over there in the corner with the kids eating. Bitch, I'm finna eat with y'all. This how I talk around my family. They laugh as fuck at me. They like, boy, you got a problem. You going straight to hell. I say, man, ain't no hell. I say, well, let me help you so you don't go there with me. How about that? I say, you want me to pray with you before I go? And I be, Jesus, Jesus. I be making a joke because people see that energy, that enthusiasm in me that make them come and say, boy, you read tarot. What you see in my future? What you mean you God? What you mean you can get over this energy? Then they start breaking down confession to you. Come on, spiritists. I'm talking to you. I want to help you. Y'all missing y'all spiritual mark because you're so fucking boring. Because you're so boring with your spirituality and you're so stuck up. You got your spiritual staff up your ass so far. If you go to your family house, your friend's house, your coworker house, and you are enthusiastic about what spiritual practice that you do, whether it's voodoo, Santeria, Ifa, it don't matter. You go there and you sell it, how joyous you is about it. Somebody gonna walk up to you and start talking to you about their problems. And that's your mark to help them. You should be thankful to your ancestors, your God self, for being a beacon, a conduit for them people to come to you to talk to you. And a lot of y'all spiritualists have been missing the mark since you started your spiritual journey in 1952. You're too damn good to sit with the sinners. You're too damn good, or you done purified your body so fucking much, or you done purified your soul and your spirit man and spirit woman so much you just can't be around toxic family. Now, I ain't saying take yourself to a motherfucking lion den or a wasp nest. If your family don't rock with you, don't force that shit. But if your family rock with you and you ain't really got no bad issues with them and you go there and they know you into this shit somewhat, you better sell it. If you better sell it, you better praise it, you better worship it, you better make everybody feel good about it, that you know it, so they can come to you and so you can connect them to their ancestors, to their God self, to they get them on their spiritual journey so you can help them get over their issues. See, a lot of people don't be having issues in their life. They just don't know how to get to the God energy inside of them because we as spiritualists ain't selling our religion, our organization, our spirituality. So where they going? They going to the people who selling it. Christianity, Islam. They going to them. They going to the Jesuses. Okay, let me help you out. It just hit me right here. Let me help you out. Think about the Buddhist monks. Let's think about them. I'm gonna say, Baron, that was pretty fucking racist, bro. Not all Buddhist monks do kung fu. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Show me a non-practicing kung fu style Buddhist fucking monk. Prove me wrong. But back to the topic. I'm petty, y'all. So let's take this Buddhist monk thing. They sit in the goddamn hills in the mountains, Tibet, Sherpas, whatever the fuck they do. They just in that energy. They take a vow of silence. They don't talk to you. They don't rock with you. They don't fuck. They don't do nothing. They just sit up there, meditate, walk around, beads in hand, meditate. It's great for the spirit, and they powerful. They can manipulate that chi. But I don't see a billion people flocking to go sit in a mountain, eat the same food every day, and hold beads in the snow and sit Indian style, crisscross applesauce. That shit is not appealing. Those Buddhist monks are not telling you that the joy of being Buddhist monks. They tell you this is very hard. You have to be very disciplined for this. So me, a up and coming young Negro, I'm not finna crisscross applesauce all motherfucking day. I'm not finna not be able to go fuck. I'm not finna sit up there and just sit around and do nothing all day because I want to be the only one with a heightened spiritual elevation. I don't see nobody running to them damn mountains in them temples. Am I lying? They don't even advertise that shit on TV. We see it in kung fu movies. We see it on the news. Or if we go over there to the country, it's a popular dish. I'm not rushing to go sit up there with bees on my ass and walk and sit in it style forever. They don't sell it, so ain't nobody flocking to it. So they have to keep it into a cultural thing. Let me get into the black spiritualists now. When you learn these spiritual systems, black spirituality, black spiritualists, run the diaspora. Nobody is saying anything about how they are being saved, done good, or anything by the spiritual system they practice. You take the Yoruba practitioner. When you come to them, they make it seem so goddamn serious that you can't do a damn thing. You can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't do nothing. They make it seem like it's so bad. You have to venerate every 5 minutes of your life. For you in it for 30 years, you have to venerate. You can't be serious. You just can't have fun with it. Oh, it's a big secret. I can't tell you nothing about it. It's a big secret. So why the hell I'm coming to it? It's a mystery that nobody really knows. They know, but they don't know. Let's take the voodoo practitioner. It's a secret practice. People know about it, but don't know about it. Let's take hoodoo. It's a secret practice. People know about it, but don't know about it. We're not selling the joys and the benefits of heaven. The only thing, oh, I could get you out of jail. I could make your baby daddy or your baby mama stop cheating on you. We can say the shit that we can do spiritually wise, but I don't need you as a client. I need your energy to be shared with me on this enthusiastic, because when one or two agree, there is God, there is spirit, there is source. I don't want to be your servant when I learn my spirituality. And I damn sure don't need you to be mine. I want to celebrate. I want to hold your hand. I want to jump up and down. You tell me. I did a ritual the other day, Baron, and let me tell you, bitch, I walked outside, $10,000 dropped out the sky, hit me in the head. I fell down. I'm hugging you and jumping up with you, bitch. Yeah, we rich, bitch. We rich. Yeah. Loan me $1. Give me a loan by $10. I give that to you in spirit, bless me. I ain't giving it to you because I got the money. You just got the money free, nigga. Give me the money. I'm with you. I'm laughing with you. I'm happy. And that enthusiasm gonna make you go back and do that ritual again. Do it a little better. That enthusiasm gonna make you go to your family and do the ritual because you want to see them win. That enthusiasm that I just shared is gonna make you go to your children and do it for them, for their future. But black people, well, we know how to gatekeep our motherfucking spiritual secrets. And you wonder why your family think it's demon worship and demonic. You wonder why we listen to the white man's indoctrination. Because when we did start practicing, it was so taboo to talk about. You were thinking old roofers were gonna run and tell old maps on you. So you kept it a secret, not knowing that that's the only way them people had to eat back in slavery days. Not knowing that these are the only time they had to pray to that water spirit to make them fish walk up there to the pond so they couldn't get caught throwing fishing rods in the bit and making a water splash. La Siren had to make that fish quiet and go to the boat and just jump in their hand. Oshun had to make the bird egg fall out the goddamn tree so you can eat it. Ogun had to make that fire flame so hot but so low so you can. Where's the celebration for all of that? We keep it locked in. Shaking my head, missing the mark. A lot of y'all ass wouldn't be here if your grandmama, your mama, uncle, granddaddy wasn't on their knees praying to whatever God they prayed to. They then go to the spiritual man and get work done to save your soul and your kid's soul from being busted up, gone to prison, killed, or worse. And then when they see that you came out of that, what your grandmama or that praying woman or that praying man did. I went over there and I did. Boy, woo, yeah, I prayed to them. I prayed to the Jesus. I opened that Bible. They'll sell it to you on holiday. They'll tell you what they did. They'll tell you why I believe. This new age spiritual shit that we going through, gatekeeping, controlling, making people feel bad because they don't know as much as we do. It's out of pocket and out of line. We can't tell them what we do. We can't let them on our secret. We can't show enthusiasm. We still in the closet. Half of y'all suffering, and pay attention to what I'm saying. Half of y'all suffering because you don't want your Facebook friends to know you practice spirituality. That this is your thing, that you may do a spell, that you may drink a cup of tea mixed with a cup of herb, and you may drink it, wish around your mouth, spit it out, then drink some more, spit it out to the left, spit it out to the right, drink a little more, spit it out to the front, and draw the goddamn line of the Christian cross. And then you say, hey, leg bar, help me clear my mind so I can see what I need to do. Some of y'all afraid to tell people this is what you do in order to get your boss man or your woman or your husband or your children to do what they need to do to help you. See, y'all don't understand. I got grandma in me. I got Motra, Georgia people in me. My ancestors real in me. So I sing my praises. I just gave y'all a great goddamn ritual y'all can do before you even walk into the house of the people who you going to see. Brew you a cup of tea. I'm finna reiterate it for you because I want you to get it. Brew you a cup of tea with your favorite berries and leaves. No sugar. Ain't needed because you're not drinking it. Brew you some good old-fashioned tea, whatever you like. 3 squid. 1. To the left. To the right. Directly in front of your steps. You just made the triangle. Pay attention. You just prayed the 3 different energies, past, present, and future. You linked them. Then you're going to draw the sign of the cross. This is a direction. You can see one way, you can see left, you can see right, you can see the bottom of each side, corners, 4 corners, I should call it. So now you say leg bar. SU, you choose. Guide my mind, guide my steps, that I may not walk into any danger, that I may be able to see what's coming in all aspects of my life, in all aspects of this event, this situation, this court case, this relationship, this conversation I'm going to have with my boss. You pull the rest out for the ancestors. Here y'all go. you walk straight, starting with your left foot, till you get to your destination. Somebody needed to hear that this Thanksgiving. Somebody needed to hear that walking in there to get an auto loan. Somebody needed to hear that walking in there to get a house mortgage. Somebody need to hear that walking in there to get their baby out the hospital, walking in there to ask spirit to heal their grandparents, giving them the right words to say. Y'all needed to hear that. But some of y'all can't get it because y'all ain't sharing the knowledge that's stored, that's embedded into you to help other people because you're too damn stush and boring. But you the top-notch spiritualist. Your energy's so clean. You don't give a damn what nobody say. They'll see you with a picture of a stone in your hand. They'll see you with the picture holding a crystal ball. They'll see you with your tarot deck in your hand. They'll see you with your leakies on. I ain't even going around my family because they see me with these leaky. They gonna think I'm a devil worker. You bring your leaky wearing ass around them and you say, why you got that devil worker? Listen, y'all been serving this Christ God for so long and you're still struggling. I got my spirituality, I got my EFA going on. I done got my initiation. Baby, I feel good. I'm looking good, smelling good. My problems getting cleared up in my life. I'm doing me and I'm good. Y'all keep on reading that Bible. Y'all gotta be enthusiastic about it. But because we so damn selfish and gatekeeping as spiritualists, we letting a lot of people in our family suffer. We letting a lot of people on our job suffer. We letting our kids suffer because some of y'all want to keep it a secret from your kid. You don't think no kid know your ass in that room doing something? See, I came on here to get the smoke today. I came on here to get the smoke because I'm sick of talking to boring fucking people. I'm sick of talking to people who gatekeeping this spirituality. I'm sick of talking to people who are afraid to let their ancestors and their spirit know, to let the family know. I'm a social media influencer. Look me up. My family already know. They hated me. But you know what they did? Baron, my light bill due. My sister came to me. Well, I go to church every day and I don't believe in what you do. And it ain't of God, it ain't of the Bible. But my light bill $532. And I ain't got it. I say, I get this money from reading people tarot cards. I say, I get this money from doing prosperity riches on my prosperity offer. I say, you see my prosperity offer? There's a picture of me up there. I want to always be in the money. I say, so if I give you this, know this is coming from, the spirit world. It ain't coming from Jesus. Because that ain't who I'm rocking with. I say, you take this, and I sell it like this. They get mad at me. But they be in need. I say, you take this now. You taking money from these Orishas, from St. Martha Hill. I say, you taking money from everybody that kept me on the road. Everything that I pray, every candle I burn, every time I worship and pray and praise, I say, you taking their money. They giving it to you, not Jesus. Reluctantly, they take it and they live another day. And I make a joke, come on over here to the dark side. I say, it's pretty cool over here. You can do a little bit more with yourself when you go over here in your spiritual energy. When you realize you God, you're a goddess. Come on over, sister. I don't got time for that shit. Then she'll get the money and not talk to me for a whole nother 6-7 months. But I helped them out of this situation with this devil money. Some of your family suffering because you ain't opened up and let them know what you do and the glory and the joy that your spiritual desire, that you taking control over your life and your spirituality doing for you, the good shit is doing for you. Some of your family suffering. And that's why some of y'all finna catch purity hell moving forward. Because you're too damn afraid and you're denying your spiritual soul and your spiritual essence. Some of y'all are the ones to set your parents free. Some of y'all are the ones to set your children free. Some of y'all are the ones to set your kinfolk, your cousins, your brothers and sisters, and your aunties free. But you're too studish. You're too boring. You're too stuck up. So you're missing your goddamn mark. Everybody got a job. I praise it. I praise it. I'm gonna say the word tap. I got a friend, real good friend. Real good friend, loving to death. Wouldn't trade my man, no matter what we may go through, if we go through anything. Crazy about it. When I met him, I told him what I did. A lot of people didn't. A lot of people, heavy Christian, they're like, mm-mm, mm-mm. Well, we don't want him around us. I can't take a picture with him. He can't be in the photo op because he a YouTube man and he do tarot. And I'm hanging out with Bishop Jakes. He stood up for me. He say, I'm a Catholic. He say, I got the Rosens, like I'm a Catholic, good old Catholic, long time Catholic. He say, I'm a Catholic. He say, this man got a gift because people come to him and he know what he talking about. He don't know these people. So he got a gift. He didn't get that gift from the devil. He got it from a spiritual source. God give the prophets gifts. God give everybody gifts. Say he got a gift. And if y'all don't want him around you, I'm not going to come around you. But they like, well, me and you Christians, he's a devil worshiper. He does voodoo and rituals and sacrifice animals and shit. He say there was heavy sacrifices in the Christian Bible. He say I said what I said. So they allowed me to be around them on his merit. So when I get to talking to them, you know what they do? Hey, brother so and so, I need one of them prosperity riches you do. Didn't you just leave Mount Olive Church, bitch? Didn't you just pray to Jesus and say, I'm a devil worshiper, but you're coming to me? I said, come on. I said, come over here. I say, bring some money to put in the circle. I'll do this ritual with you. Come on. I still do it because it's my job. I had to be unpopular. Somebody stood up for me. And then when they start going through their pain, they looking for the quick source. Because Spirit do give us spiritualists, people who put on them aliques and take them initiations in them oaths, people who go and do those voodoo ceremonies and get initiated. Yes, it's a good thing. People who sit up there and practice and study themselves approved. That gift getting bailed in us by our gods and our ancestors, and the saints can work with us. Then now we got a responsibility to thunder back and help. The thunder back and help the people who going through hell. But we boring nowadays. We want to keep it all to ourselves. Only the select few willing to let their family know where they at. Some of y'all light ain't dim because somebody got a spell on you. Some of y'all light ain't dim because you can't. I think some of your head ain't fuzzy and shit because this ain't the right religion. Your shit fuzzy because you afraid to step into the light so it could burn off all the bullshit that's on your ass. Some of y'all just wet energy and you need to be a crisp, clean, dry energy. Solar energy, a hot energy that could warm the rays of somebody else. Don't nobody want no sweaty ass, damp ass, dank ass person to come around them with their stush attitude and they sadness and they quiet stush lip and don't touch me because my spirit clean and you unworthy of being around me. Don't nobody want that shit, bitch. I'm gonna reject whatever God or source energy you serving because if they make you like this, bitch, I sure enough don't want your energy on me. That's how we losing the battle. Some of y'all stuck in these dark ass corners of your mind and of your life because you just ain't elevate to the point where you could go and help that one person that's gonna help you shine. Your ancestor team see, hey, you telling me you went over there and you taught Miss Mabel through, knowing Miss Mabel was in this energy here, and you taught her through and you shared the light that you got in your heart for what you do. And Miss Mabel felt good that night and she considered doing what you're doing. Your spirit team say, that's my girl. That's my boy. Yeah, let's bless them. Let's keep them strong. Let's keep them on the road. Let's clean up this bullshit that's causing them to defect from they spiritual gifts. Let's remove this obstacle out their life so they could keep on preaching the good word to get people into the fold to help people out. Am I making sense? Y'all understanding what I'm saying? Or should I say it another way? I'm gonna read the comments. I ain't got my glass, so I gotta squint. Uncle Ruckus. Empress P on point. Phoenix Goddess, what are they a pimp in? Thank you, Sasha. People, that's all I'm saying. Don't miss your damn mark. Don't stay in your energy because you're afraid in 2025 to come of letting the bitch know what you practice. And if you think your whole family Jesus Christ card toting Christians, there's so much debauchery shit going on in the church nowadays. Hell, they think the spiritualists out here being homosexuals or lesbians and doing all kind of dumb shit. Hell, all that shit is in the Christian church. It just is bad. And the Bible speaks against it. Our spiritual system don't speak against it. It say love who you love, be with who you want to be with, enjoy who you need to enjoy. As spirituals, we don't have to keep our sexuality in the closet. We love who we love. As Christians, you got to sit up there and keep all that shit in the closet. And then go lay hands on the motherfucker saying, you saved. I can help you with your problem. No, because you in this Christian church or the other organized religious system, the real big, the big three, all this dumb shit, the murder, the debaucheries, the essay and the children, all that shit in there. And you're going to let that man lay on you because it's widely accepted. But something that makes you whole, makes you feel good, makes you feel rejuvenated, that done save your children from slaughter, that done built your bank account up, that done got your daughter and your son them out of bad situation, that done got your children and your mama and your grandparents out of bad situation. You want to keep that in the closet. You don't want to spread that joy because you scared of what the Christians gonna think of you. Ask that about old boy T.D. Jakes. Ask that about the two gay pastors that married to each other that everybody tripping on. Ask that about that shit. Ask that about how you shouldn't lie, cheat, and steal, and they still doing it in the church. But you worried about the Christian people judging you for the light of spirituality you have inside of you. If I were your ancestor, I'd curse your ass out too. I wouldn't lift a finger to help your ass. You letting the worst of the worst, the low of the low, the most judgmental goddamn people on the planet keep you from your glory, keep you from helping out your neighbor. Yeah, you ain't getting shit from me. Yeah, bring me the biggest fucking ox and the chicken you can. I want to make you pay for it. That's how I be. I'm petty ancestor when I go. See, y'all ain't ready for this type of talk. Y'all want to num yum yo Rick cake yo Negro. Y'all ain't ready for this shit right here, cause I don't care. When I say I don't care y'all no more, I don't care. I'm sick and tired of my brothers and sisters being in the closet because Christianity and Islam still got the noose on us. I'm sick and tired of us can't connect with other people because we so afraid that bitch is gonna judge us and they doing just as bad or just as wrong. I heard Charleston White. He gets on my fucking nerve. I swear to God he do. I heard Charleston White say something that I really agree. Excuse me, don't mind me. I gotta film True Spook after this. I gotta finish it, I should say. Charleston White once said that black people worship two gods. Pay attention. It's not my quote, it's his. Black people worship two gods. They worship the homosexual community as a god. Keep in mind, they worship the homosexual community as a god because that's what they fear. The second god, they worship the white man as a god because that's what they fear. Now pay attention. The white man gave us Christianity. Christianity excluded the homosexual community. The homosexual community band together and reincorporate themselves into Christianity because love is love, right? Black folks, black spiritualists are still afraid of white America, white society, white religion judging them for the same stuff they told you was demonic. Get this. When you study spirituality down to the teeth, you'll really understand that, the way you have sex with somebody, that's not important. But the way you procreate with somebody is. So you can celebrate LGBTQ plus, and you can celebrate the church if that's what you want to do. But don't sit up there and let those two entities stop you from growing and being you. We worship two gods in the black community, the white man and the gay movement. I don't know what they calling it nowadays. Those are the two things we're afraid of because we could get canceled and we could get shunned. Canceling and shunned is the same thing, just a separate, sexy word than the other one. So we would sit up there and keep our shit in the closet while they're out there doing whatever they want to do, living their best life, being happy and proud and beautiful and whatever. But we want to keep our spirituality in the closet because we scared that's gonna judge us. We scared the pastor gonna judge us, the Christian gonna judge us. We don't want to say, hey, you shouldn't do that right now, or certain rituals require certain genders, because you like, oh, you don't know, I can do anything, and no, 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 certain genders in some spiritual circles. This is meant for a man and this is meant for a fucking female. Not fuck on who you want to fuck on. See, we can't say that because they're going to cancel us. You're talking bad about it. Same thing, we fear the white man. We feel LGBTQ plus. These are our two gods in the black community. You can't elevate to your highest spiritual self because you have the fear that one of them gonna judge you. Because when you really get into your spirituality and you really get into these spell works, you'll understand none of that goddamn shit don't matter. The Christ God don't matter. The ideology of the hermaphrodite don't matter. That's one part. See, let me do a little teaching right quick, right? And if y'all need me to go in depth on this shit, I'll do it. I did something like this on my Patreon. So y'all can go over there and sign up for my Patreon and look at the Patreon that I did with the chakras, and I'll talk about the hermaphrodite. But let me tell you right here on national YouTube television, in these YouTube streets. So a lot of people think that when you get into your higher spiritual knowledge and esoteric teachings, they'll sit up here and say the hermaphrodite is the best goddamn version of a man and woman because that's duality. You got the feminine energy and you got the masculine energy, and you all are one. So you can be one and you can kundalini your ass up there to the heavens as one soul, one energy. But what if I told you that's not the final stage? The final stage, the energy of the hermaphrodite, or the feminine energy and the masculine energy becoming one, that right there is a precursor to understanding each other, to understand the positive and the negative, to be able to switch it up when you go up there and touch that flame, that soul. So let me help you. Now, I hope I ain't going too far. So the positive and negative, the masculine and feminine, you bring them together, you get what we call a connection. When you come to a connection, you have to understand a connection is going to generate a spark. And then when you generate a spark, and I'm dialing this bitch down so low, y'all. So when the connection create a spark, that spark flickers into a flame. There's three parts to a fire. There's three parts to a fire. Pay attention. This is about your soul. You have heat, which is the feeling. You have oxygen, which is the communication, the wind, the spirit energy. And then you have the flame, which is the omnipresent of sulfur, the burning of matter. So you put all three of them together, you get a heat source that can take off and ravage and burn everything and destroy or light up or heat or warm. See, right now as spiritualists, we're stopping at the hermaphrodite level. We're stopping and we're entertaining the shit that man and woman need to be joined. That's it. But when you get up there and you join and that spark happens, you have to come back apart. And you have to choose. Am I going to walk this path in a masculine energy or am I going to walk this spiritual path in a feminine energy? And once you learn to walk this path in a masculine and or spiritual, now even if the masculine energy get tried by something that it don't recognize in the spiritual world that's more feminine than what it's used to, guess what? You can jump ship and handle it here. You can jump ship and handle the feminine here. Am I making sense? So this makes you more fluid when you get to the heavens, when you get to the ether, when you get up there to source, spirit, whatever. That done went over a lot of y'all head, that boy. A lot of y'all think I'm talking about a lot of y'all think I'm talking about a hermaphrodite. Let me change it up. Cause I died. Same topic. Same topic. Do I got a quarter. Don't mind me. Yeah. Same topic. Let's take the idea of a simple coin. Heads and tails. I enjoy both. Don't matter which one. Ow! Yeah, don't mind me. I got problems. All right. So let's take heads and tails of a coin. Simple coin. This coin is 25 cents, 5 nickels, however you want to call it. 2 dimes a nickel, 25 pennies. However you want to split it up, when you get time to split it up, you split it up. But on one side, you have infinity, and the other side, you have eternity. Infinity would be the masculine energy because our reach is infinite. This is measured in time and distance. Then you have eternity. Eternity is measured in space. It's an eternal thing. It takes up. That's why we say we have a internal struggle, a eternity of this is space. Eternity is space. Infinite is time. Lineage, long. One is masculine, one is feminine, all on the same coin. But once you pass through the energy of this coin being here, you can't get to the heavens and stay a coin. You're going to have to break up into what we call the totality. On my Patreon, I did the conversation about the totality. You break up into totality. You break this up into even parts. 5 fives. And I'm using a quarter. No matter what you use, it breaks up into 5 parts. Each one of those parts going to represent something. It's going to represent the 5 elements, the 5 plutonic solids when you're using a quarter. So you can maneuver up there as water, air, fire, earth, and heart or spirit. So, but right now we're stopping at the hermaphrodite and we're thumbing our nose down because we're tolerant, because we can accept it. And we're missing the whole fucking mark of spirituality. See, I don't mind sharing this and becoming unpopular for a while until the right people hear this. I don't mind. Because right now everything is about the hermaphrodite. It's about man becoming woman, woman becoming man. And I get it, baby. I get it. It's good to be old 5'6" ass woman, but could be knock a bitch out like a man. It's a power trip. Or to be old masculine man and you could get in your feminine energy and you can let your hair down and just relax. And I get it, man. It's a sexy, it's an appeal thing. I get it. But after you have experienced that and you have became one with yourself and you get to know yourself, your physical man and your spiritual man, your physical woman and your spiritual woman, what's next? You're just gonna stay there in that energy? You're just gonna stay there identifying as? Or are you gonna say, okay, I understand that I can be this, but if I'm gonna go higher on my spirituality, I need to understand that there are certain roles in the hierarchy that need to be played. Did I go over y'all head? Did I break it down with a simple quarter? Did y'all get it? We're stuck on the energy of the hermaphrodite. This is why trans energy is so important. This is why they push trans energy. But it gets more than that. This is the trans energy is the stage before you get to the final boss. Your astral body. The books got it wrong. Nobody cares who you fucking on. Nobody cares what you identify as. Those political ploys. When you in this spiritual world, you're supposed to be supporting. Even if your transgender friend, even if your friend who think they're a man or think they're a woman or identify however that shit going nowadays, it is out of my wheelhouse. Even if they are in that energy or in that genre or in that alphabet, you supposed to support their spiritual growth more so than their physical identity. Some of them are scared, messed up. You remember when everybody was in the closet about homosexuality? The women and the men. Now that they out, they living life. But until somebody gave them the spiritual energy to come out of that closet, they was closed up and their life was going through shit. They was always stressed, worried about somebody finding out and judging them. Black folks without spirituality, we the same. We worrying about bitches finding out that we got altars in our house. We worrying about a bitch finding out that we may take a chicken in that backyard and do what we got to do, pray to the gods. We worried about that we may sit up there and put on our daddy's suit and tie and dress up in our daddy's suit and walk around and mimic your daddy. Here we go, more spell work here. I'm a Southern folk magic practitioner, baby. I'm gonna get y'all asses right. A man go take his daddy's suit. Y'all heard the thing, walk a mile in your daddy's shoes. Why would they tell a man to walk a mile in your daddy's shoes? They're not saying relive his experience. In Southern folk magic, that's walk a mile in your daddy's shoes. That's when you have a conversation with your daddy. If your daddy passed and you put on his clothes, his shoes, his suit, and you walk around dragging them heavy work boots that he left behind, dragging his church shoes or his bed slippers when he was sick, his pajamas or whatever, you walk a mile in his shit, you gonna understand what he feeling. Now you're walking with your ancestors, you're walking with your father, you can understand and feel everything he went through. Now, is this gender specific? Hell no. Women, y'all can put on your daddy's shoes and your daddy pajamas and your daddy's suit and tie and walk around. and remember your daddy and cry about your daddy and enjoy your daddy's energy. And you, daddy, what would you do in this situation? And watch how the energy come to you. Watch the power in your body. Some of y'all men could sit up there and put on your grandma gown. Some of y'all could put on your mama dress. Some of y'all could put your mama wig on and tote her purse in the house and walk a mile in her goddamn shoes. Hope she didn't wear heels because you're gonna break an ankle. But y'all get bedroom slippers. Some of y'all can do that, right? And you're missing your mama and you're longing for your mama. You can put on her clothes and walk around. They make you feel bad about it, saying it's cross dressing. No, that's why when somebody leaves some clothes behind, or they leave a person behind, or they shit, the technical word is called effects. Go get their personal effects. Now, if you look at it like that and don't say, oh, they left me with their clothes and they junk and they shoe, you say my parents left me with their effects. Pay attention to the verbiage, because this is spiritual Southern folk magic talking. They left us with their effects. So when they call it effects, that means if you touch it, hold it, wear it, utilize it, it's going to affect you in some way, like it affected them. So why can't you put that on and say your prayer or feed your ancestral altar, holding them close to you, wearing their clothes? See, you have to be okay with your sexuality for that. But if you understand infinity and eternity, and you understand the hermaphrodite is just the beginning of your spiritual travels, you'll begin to understand that the gender shit don't make a difference when you get high up there, unless you're doing ritual work. But otherwise, the hermaphrodite is king before you get out of the body. But you shouldn't get stuck there. Did I help you? Did I help you? How many of y'all ladies got y'all daddy hats? How many of y'all ladies still got y'all daddy tie in the closet? How many of y'all ladies still got your daddy's sandals in a box? How many of y'all still got his Masonic ring? Oh, I'm talking now. How many of y'all still got some of his effects? Why can't y'all ladies put it on when you're missing your papa and calling? Daddy, I'm lonely. I need my daddy to talk to me. Why don't you sleep in it? You see, husband and wives used to, boyfriend and girlfriend and husband and wives used to do something different. This is why a woman would leave her panties with her man when she go out of town, or the man would leave his underwear or t-shirt with his cologne on it with his woman, because it's his effects. And it's gonna affect her if she wear that t-shirt. Come on now, women. Y'all know y'all don't put on y'all man t-shirt before. Come on, man. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. You done sat up there and had your woman panties, and you done wrapped them bitches around. You done wore them around your neck like a necklace. You done tucked them in your pillow and slept on it while she was gone, hoping that pussy stayed in home. Y'all ain't ready for my teaching. Y'all need these other people that's gonna sugarcoat and play with your ass. So, ladies, put on some of your daddy effect. Rings, leftover rings, shoes, suit jacket, hat. Wear that motherfucker with pride. Pray to your daddy. What would you do? Daddy, I need to talk to you. What can you do for me right now? How can you help me? And you walk around with that shit for however long it take to get the message. You go to work, come home, put it back on, walk around the house. Who cares? The kids think you crazy. They think you look like Carmen Sandiego. Don't nobody care. Put that motherfucking fedora and that trench coat on. It was your daddy's. Brothers, don't be ashamed. Go in there and get your mama dressed. If you're ashamed, do it in the room. Put on your mama dress and kneel down by the bed and pray like she used to pray. You ain't got to let your kids see cross dressing if you ain't strong enough in your masculinity. Bring them back to life. Let their effects affect you. See, y'all ain't ready for it. Y'all ain't ready for this shit with me. I got an old leather coat in the closet of my mama's. It tears. I don't let nobody touch it. I touch that leather coat, it rips. I did a photo shoot with that coat in 2013 when my mama passed away. I did a photo shoot. I had to be so pressed that I didn't scrub it because the coat was so old. It would tear and rip out the seams, real leather. It was just old, man. She got it passed down from her great grandmama. I still got it in that closet, but I don't touch it. I'm scared to even touch. I got it. It done got mildew on it. It's so old, right? I don't touch it. But I wore it when I was going through the worst time in my life, going through my first divorce. Mama, how can you help? What can we do with this? How can I? My mama say, I got you, boy. She said, I got you, baby. I had dreams. My mama say, I never told you I love you in life, but I want you to know I love you. In the dream, she was telling me this. I talked to my mama so many times at the airport in Pennsylvania. I don't know why I was in the airport in Pennsylvania because they said they have a dinosaur in there. And I Googled when I woke up the next day, what airport has a whole fucking statue of a big T-Rex or some shit in the airport? They said it was some in Mercer, Pennsylvania. So that's where I met my mama at in the dream world, and we had a conversation eating fries. Cause I wore her coat, did a photo shoot, and I needed questions in my life. So if you telling me, do I know it work? I know it work. I'm giving y'all the game, people. That's why it's okay to cross dress. That's the hermaphrodite energy. That's where we're trying to get to on this 3D world. The hermaphrodite. But people stay here and they don't know once they go past the hermaphrodite energy, when they get into the ether, they have to break up into the totality in equal parts. Mm-mm-mm. I'm done. Y'all ain't ready for me. I'm finna let y'all go. Everybody, it's almost 11 o'clock where I'm at. 15 minutes to 11. Let me look at some of these comments. How y'all feeling tonight? Did I teach you something? Did I teach you some people? Are y'all understanding how I'm gonna work this thing? Some of my shit gonna be controversial, but you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. Aquarian Ocean say, wait a minute, I'm listening. Uh-huh. One more info drop, small diamonds. Thank you for coming up late night. Yeah, I had to. I had to do late night. TT Flower, what's up? Uh-huh. Thank you, Aquarian Ocean. That's what it's about, man. Don't be boring. Some of y'all need to help your family members out. Live your spirituality loud and proud. You talk about Pride Parade, Pride Month, put them stones and crystals on your ass, and maybe we spiritualists, the cult practitioners, and need to do a Pride Parade, running our ass around with our cloaks and daggers and shit, and our leakays and stones and crystals and shit. We need to get a thing from the government and walk down the road. Hell, the Klan can do it. The LGBTQ community can do it. Why can't us New Age spiritual movement motherfuckers do it? We can have all of them. The hoodoo, voodoo, Celtics, the Germanic, God damn it, everybody that don't practice the mainstream religion, get your ass in the parade. Sign up. Get your ass in the parade and let's do it. When we gonna live out loud, spiritualists? And you know what the crazy fucked up part about that is? All them shits be interchangeable. Cause same people that's marching in the gay pride parade gonna march in our parade. The same people that practice Christianity, they gonna be in that bitch with us too, cause they practice spirituality and honor their grandparents and honor the black community and honor the same and honor paganistic rituals and Christmas and shit. Y'all ain't ready for me. Listen, God gives certain people money in a lifetime. Boy, he didn't give me them millions. Cause I would have all y'all ass rich. Everybody would have a good fucking time with me. All y'all, it wouldn't be a dry eye around me. I promise it wouldn't. To the best of my ability. Thank you, Tony Jackson. Yeah, boy. I'm happy, y'all. I'm happy. Woo, woo. Oh boy, that true swoop kicking my ass. That true swoop kicking my ass. Y'all don't know it's hard to do these memories, but I'm going into my memory bank. Uh, I gotta omit some names on this one right here, but y'all gonna enjoy it. It'll be up. Don't worry. It will be up for Thanksgiving at 3:15. Y'all will see it on Thanksgiving. Gotta make sure y'all have a nice, and it ain't gonna be no Thanksgiving one. It's gonna be just a regular one. Thank you, Empress P. All right, let me let y'all go. It's late. I've been on here an hour, 21 minutes. Hey, by the way, I hope y'all enjoying my shorts. I just take from the lives I do, the ones that I think pertinent, and I put them up there. I'm gonna tell everybody who watching me, please listen to the entire. Please go back and go to the YouTube channel and listen to the thing before you take one little 15-second, one little minute sound bite and think I'm dissing you, or talking bad about you, coming at you, ladies and men. Listen to the whole thing, please, because I'm getting a lot of comment. Oh, you did as wrong, nigga. You did as wrong. You simping. Then they like, oh, I didn't understand. Listen to the whole thing. Stop living your life by little small sound bites, man. Little hashtags. We better than that. All right, everybody. I'm finna let you go. My beautiful men, my beautiful sisters, my wonderful fucking clients, just beautiful people. Listen, God has blessed us to see another day, and let's pray that He allow us to see tomorrow. I did a prayer for people who are sick. I did all that today. I was so tired. I took myself out to eat, and I did a prayer when I got home. I had to, and it made me drop like a log. But I say everybody who's going through something hard time spirit, I know I'm gonna do this ritual for my Patreon. I say, but please, 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 just bless them. And I got on my knees in my closet and I prayed. I say, heal whatever wounds they got so they can go on another day. Just help them survive whatever they're going through. I say, please, Heavenly Father, please, Heavenly Mother. I say, I prayed that I called out every deity name. I say that I could think of. I say, just help them get through it, please. So if y'all going through something, y'all got somebody that really care and want you to survive what you're going through, financial, criminal, civil, illness, mental issues. I pray for you guys. Y'all don't know it, y'all don't see it. I don't know y'all name half of the time, but I pray that y'all get over this shit because we need somebody to care. We need somebody to care for us even when we're not caring for ourselves. And that person is me. I can't help you directly from what my daughter say, but I can still be a stand-up guy and help my family, friends in my community, especially my spiritual community. All right, I'm gonna let you all go. I am the Baron telling you guys to trust to you and the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please leave a comment. I want to hear what you guys say. They don't, for some reason, they're still not letting the comments show. I know more people leaving comments, but I'll get like 2 comments on the channel. But leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this. All right, everybody. Y'all have a good one. Be safe.